Okay, I see.
What began 3.5 months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes.
I'm streaming right now. It's on Discord.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Touchdown, Mustangs. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Hit as he released it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finding some room at the 25. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. An inside give now from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, SMU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He finds some space. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kurt, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
The Mustangs pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Mustangs! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll give it to the back. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaks a tackle. He's got room. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Tech. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking for a man. caught for the completion. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The field goal is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards.
And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Handoff from the shotgun. He can go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, SMU. And that will give them the lead now. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the receivers got it. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Still no answer for this offense. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
And every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Here's the second down play. Movement here from the tight end. To the air, it's Hawkins. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's King. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Boy, the quarterback looked so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Moves out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this.
Touchdown, Texas Tech. They jump on top out here in the 4th.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will get into the end zone to push the lead to 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. He's looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
With the catch, it's Singleton. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. It's an out route. The catch made. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. Again, ripping through the defense. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Quarterback still with the football. Eludes a tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down after that previous play. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat of the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Offense facing second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's third and goal. To throw, it's Hawkins. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The senior tries to take a shot, but over throws his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And this one is caught.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the ball to the ground. The offense makes a recovery and takes off. Scooped up with the defense. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense comes onto the field for the first time today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done.
Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Offense is off schedule here after that 1st down loss. Here comes 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
But it's incomplete, and that will not. Play fake, looking to throw. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw again. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan. A defensive... This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in and stretches this defense out wide, it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Red Raiders are in the red zone now. Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. Clean toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Nice grab. It's Ferguson. He did not get it. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's caught. It's Ferguson. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And the Red Raiders will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to throw yet again. And it's caught. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Comes up with the catch. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he gets in for the... Second down play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Red Raiders will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. 4th out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, second down and goal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Now it's second down here. A play action, looking to throw.
Running out of time in the pocket.
The pass rush gets home.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit.